We're in Yarm. So this is a nice little town of Yarm. You get free hours parking in this park, like centre of the town. Lots of little bespoke shops along here. Have a little bit of a look. So it's an old place. I think in 1215. In 1215, this was given like a charter to have markets. And there's a viaduct there you can see, which is extending the Stockton Railway, Darlington Railway, which is quite old as well. Over the river. The River Tees runs round in a big loop, like round down there and round that way. So this is like on a little, like a bend in the river, basically, a big looped bend. So the Tees is on either side of this. So we're still in Yorkshire here. This is North Yorkshire, Yarm, even though we're actually quite close to Stockton. About 5 or 6 miles away from Stockton. But this is like right in the far north of North Yorkshire. So it tells you the height of the flood in 1771 there is pretty high. Height of the flood in 1881 to there. Yarm Town Hall built 1710. Interesting, yeah. We'll continue down this way. Lovely and sunny. They've got a very big variety of shops, like loads of little cafes, cake shops, pizza shops, all sorts of stuff. Even little Sainsbury's here as well, look. Down to the bridge over the river now. Very colourful as well, the buildings. Yarm Wharf. So the river is on either side, and I think the river just loops around underneath here where there's bridges. We'll go and see that. So that's the river there as well. The Yarm Bridge was widened in 1806 after the cast iron bridge built 1805 collapsed. So that didn't last long, did it? So the bridge lasted a year, then it collapsed. Then you can see church on the top there. I think there is a castle in Yarm. Maybe it's a castle. So this is the River Tees. And this is the viaduct for the railway. As soon as you cross that river, you're into Teesside, but here we're in the North Riding of Yorkshire for the town itself. It's 9 degrees, but people are still eating out, having their breakfast and cups of tea and everything. It's 10 o'clock.
It blew off. Imagine it's American, isn't it?
Why are you filming?
Have you read Justina? It does look like
Why
one
are
of
you
the
filming?
What's this you eating here? Huh? Eee. Look at all that. Let's have a look at this.
Well, I'm just looking to see if it's got it.
Yeah, so you can just contact whatever these are.
Yeah.
And so let's have a look. So this is the Northern Cross from April 2022. It's got a picture. Go on then.
Oh, I don't need to open it.
The picture and it says, "Do you know who these people are?" And which one's you?
Yeah.
Do you know who the ladies are enjoying a cuppa top left, or these gathered in the pick
Well,
above?
I'm also there, of course.
You just, what do you mean, of course? You're just spouting that out now. We know the lady left as Peggy Lamb, who was deaf and blind.
Yeah.
But do you know who the two young girls are with her? Do you recognise the officers? You know,
I don't know. I can't remember who this is. I can't remember.
you can't remember who that is. What about these? Do you know all the people there?
You know Jack Watson next door?
You remember Peggy Lamb?
You had to speak to her on her hand. You know, use
Well, he's developed
sign language on her
sciatica, which
hands.
is very, very painful. He's been going to different, you know, so he went to doctors and hospitals and things. You know, they can't do much
Oh,
with
they
it.
told me.
He's just like pain
Gosh,
control.
oh, they told
So he
me.
said this morning, I says, you know, I'm going
I mean, I
so
can't remember.
he's got
You
his
know
car,
the names of
he's
these
away,
people.
so-
I don't know.
Because what he's got, he's very, very refined, dignified, and he had attributes which was unflappable and under extreme pressure would just keep calm, wouldn't panic. And what he did, for the recruitment and all that, he devised a system of when you apply to become in the SAS for interviews and to try and get the skills that people the army would need to see you through. One of them was, if I can, it's in the paper upstairs. It's individuality and thought, initiative, all different types of skills. But one of them, which they never thought of at the time, is humour. And my dad, who was in the desert with them, always had a brilliant sense of humour. Last night, I was watching at 10 to 8 with Lauren Hardy on, an old one. But they had 10 minutes of a film I'd never seen before. All the musical interludes in the films. Well, it's incredible because you know the Way Out West one, where they do that one at the bar, and then at the very, very end, they sing as they're going, and he ends up falling in the river. So it had the musical interludes and the musical songs and that. And I hadn't realised how entertaining it was just singing and that the way they did it.
Yeah.
And it had on, I mean, they are the greatest comedy duos ever. Original, total original. But that's what I was watching last night. I was laughing. You know. Yeah. Yeah, brilliant there. So this is the second edition. And this is, what does self-discipline mean? What does it mean? You tell Stephanie what self-discipline means.
Like when you have control of yourself and you can keep yourself in line and you know to like follow the rules and do the right
Exactly,
thing.
that's a good
You don't
description.
go wild.
Yeah.
Independent-mindedness,
Mary, yes. That's what she's got.
ability to work unsupervised,
All of you's got that.
stamina,
You've all got that.
patience,
You've all got that.
and perhaps less obviously, sense of humour.
Yeah.